Let's go! I got a spotty! Oh yeah, baby! Let's go! Hey, just because I catch more fish than you doesn't mean you can hate on me. On the drop. Oh my goodness.
It's like a pig, small pig.
I just lost a giant fish. Alrighty, 1 p.m. We just made it out. Everyone's all rigged up and loaded to go. Oh my god. Okay, Brandon's yelling at me again. Holy crap, this heavy. I think I loaded this too much. Oh, this is way better than a Hobie. I like this so much better. So 8 hours later, we have made it to Baja, California, Mexico. I drove here with 3 friends, but in total there's about 9 people here. Some have already made it down here, while others are still making their trip down. Water's a little murky, definitely not as clean as the last time I was here. Everyone is targeting Cabiria. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna do some micro fishing. I didn't bring the spinner, it's just a bait caster. But I did bring some heavier setups for those bigger fish that I lost last time. I'm loving this kayak. This is my first time using this kayak. It's a Old Town PDL 132. It's a pedal drive system. I like that I'm sitting up off the water, unlike my last one, it was a sit-in kayak. So I was constantly soaked and it wasn't enjoyable. Plus the back support, I mean, I'm tall, I'm 6'6". Finding comfort is like very hard, so I'm already liking this kayak a lot better. For tackle, I have 4 rods. 3 of the rods are made by Joey Bassin, also known as JB Customs. So for this one, I'm bad at knowing my rods and reels, so I apologize in advance, but I got a Daiwa bait caster. It's 50-pound braid with 60-pound leader. I got a Rapala on the end of it. I cut the middle hook so I can grab it when I catch fish. It'll just make it easier, less likely to hook my fingers. And then this one is also made by Joey Bassin. It's an Abu Garcia bait caster on, I think, a 7-foot stick. This rod is meant for crankbaits, but I still throw it for swim baits and it works just fine. The water is a little murkier, so I don't think that triggerfish are gonna be my biggest issue. I think wrenching them up on, this is basically my light tackle. It's 50-pound braid, and then we got 35-pound test Opsin fluorocarbon. All right, moving into my bigger setups. So this is a Akuma Cortez. This rod is also made by JB Customs. Joey didn't put his logo on this one. I think this was one of his more first projects, but it has the SD Padres logo on the front, and it has a blue grip, which I think is awesome. I think this is so rad. I love blue, as you can probably tell. This is 50-pound braid against 60-pound Opsin fluorocarbon. We have a stick bait, rusty hooks, but you know what? I'm here to have a fun time. If I lose fish, I lose fish. That's what makes you keep coming back for more. And then lastly, we got this Mondo. This rod is for a Penn Squall. This one is not made by Joey. I also got a Abbott LX that has 50-pound braid with 60-pound ops and fluorocarbon. And then, I don't know if you guys remember this from my last video, but these are the Temu jigs. I have plenty left over from my last trip down here, so we're gonna put these to use. I don't have a butt for the rod, and last time it was killing me, so I put duct tape. So we should be solid. And I can stand up in this kayak and fish, which I think is gonna be a huge advantage, because I don't know, when you have a kayak that you can't backpedal or move in reverse quickly, let alone stand up, when you have a fish that's stronger than you can't really gain line. So with the pedals, I can pedal in reverse if I'm trying to pull a fish out of the rocks, and I can stand up if I'm trying to get it off the bottom. You know, I have a little more leverage, so I'm looking forward to that.
What are we showing?
Blank.
Get out of here?
Yeah.
We'll just keep moving forward, and if we mark stuff.
Yeah, dude, I love this thing for slow pitching since it's so like flexy.
Nice. Let me see. Oh, I did.
That's croaker. It's croaking!
Kroger.
All right, got another fish, got a little croaker, I think. Guess we'll never know. Some of these schools are deceiving. Like on the Finder, it takes up half the screen and then it's like a tiny little smidget. So I'm in 65 feet of water. I haven't made it to my 80-foot zone, but I saw some stuff that looked interesting. So dropping down and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, we are bit, guys. I just dropped on a big school. We're in 60 feet of water. This thing is just nothing but dead weight. I mean, it's obviously it's fighting, but it is putting up a fight. The school is so big. Fat triggerfish. Dang, look at this thing. Really big school. Oh, on the drop. Oh my goodness. This one's pulling drag. Oh my goodness, it's another fat triggerfish. Holy smokes. Monster triggerfish. Bro, that's so huge. Dude, there's a huge school right below me. Dude, look at the size of that thing. Dude, monster triggerfish. Oh, just got bumped. We're in 77 feet of water. Oh my gosh. So you guys know what a sarcastic fringe head is? So I just caught like a giant one essentially. I'm gonna spin around so the sun's on me. Look at this thing. It's kind of ugly looking. All right, check this thing out. It's almost like a snake head of some sort. I don't know what it's actually called. I call it a sarcastic fringe head because that's what it reminds me of, with the fat mouth and the snake-like tail. But yeah, no, these things are sick. Tiny little thing. Just switched the GoPro battery, and as I was doing that, I caught a new species. I don't know what this one is either, but this one was at 60 feet. Almost looks like a spotty. All right, so we got the swim bait slash jig box. I got a whole variety of things in here. I got plastic slugs, swim baits, jig heads, and little mini darts. So I think I'm gonna go a little smaller. So this is a tiny 20-gram little jig from Temu. I got 100 of these for 20 bucks, so that is a stinking score. Now on the fish finder, mainly I'm looking for fish. There'll be, you know, if you have a fish finder, you'll see little dotted lines. But I'm also looking for humps or rock piles. So right now, it doesn't look like it's a rock pile, it just looks like a little lump. We're in 65 feet of water, and I'm hoping there's a fish sitting like by that hump, lower, that's not being marked on the fish finder. Typically I give a spot like this that has no fish on the finder about 30 seconds, and if nothing swims through and if I don't get any bites, I just move on to the next one. Oh, that is a fish. And we got a grouper. Let's go. Nice little one. Now we're marking. Now there's some stuff swimming through. Check this out. Check out this thing. This is so sick. This one also looks like a spotty. All right, so we are marking again. We're back in 75 feet of water. We're constantly changing depths here. Like, you drift pretty quick, which is fine. Got a little snapper. This one's not as vibrant red as they usually are. This one's a little more pale, but still pretty stinking sick regardless. Fish on, guys. This one's dead weight. Oh, nope, now he's awake. There's a humpback whale behind me, no way! Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Oh man, I hope he pops back up. That was insane. All right, we're in 100 feet of water. I just dropped down the micro jig. I had it, you know, just dead sticking. It wasn't even on the bottom, it was just suspended above. I got nailed, but it's coming up. It feels big, even though it's not fighting. It's a fat one. Holy smokes. Dude, that's sick. Fat looking croaker. I don't know what species this is. Let's go! There we go. Oh yeah, baby, let's go! This one has a little more purple. Here we go. Got another one. Super pretty colors. Getting bites. There we go. That's a fresh one. Let's go! Nice. That's a good sized fish. I just lost a giant fish. Like, this rod was bent in the letter L. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad right now. You ever like tense your stomach so hard because you're holding onto a fish so you get like really bad side aches? That's kind of what happened to me. Oh, we get doubles? Let's go. We got doubles of a new species. Look at that. That's awesome. All right, last fish of the night. Alrighty, that is a wrap for me for fishing today. Fished my little heart out. We're gonna be coming back here tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an entire day of fishing. Later in the day, I think we're gonna go deep drop, which is what we did this afternoon when we arrived. I will see you back at camp. Alrighty, so we were back on the water. It was freezing this morning. Right now I am setting up some camera equipment. I just caught my first cabrilla of the trip, so I am super stoked about that. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the general area. This morning I am rocking the Daiwa bait caster. I got a little Shimano jerk bait. It's pink, because who doesn't love pink? All right, we switched up the game. We decided to do some micro fishing, and I got this fat opaleye. All right, just got another species. I got these last trip. I forgot what they're called, but they fight stinking hard. All right, there we go. We got another one. All right, there we go. Wide open on these things. Hey, just because I catch more fish than you doesn't mean you can hate on me. All right, so we're currently in 20 feet of water. I'm casting out about, 20 feet, letting it hit the bottom, and I'm just jigging it back. Wide open! Yeah, we got something new this time. It's a giant pargo, I think. Look at that thing. Dude, look at this one.
I like catching microfish, it's so cool. You can literally fill up a cooler all day, I think it is.
You totally could. Some of these species are sick.
Really cool, right?
Like, look at this one.
I think that's African pompano, I think.
Okay,
Right?
I caught another one with yellowtail, or yellow stripes.
Next time, I'm for sure taking my car down here. I think I should be fine. It's like a pig, small pig.
Oh my goodness.
Let me go.
Relax, buddy.
For sure.
Put that on your bait caster.
I was stuck here and catch some.
It's been a minute. It's been slow. We started moving back to where we originally came from. Well, I had a Corvina. We're at 98 feet. There's a school swimming through. Technique is the same as normal. I just have a small jig on the bottom. Ooh. Nice snapper. Let's go. Nice snapper. On the dead stick. What in the world? Giant croaker? Holy smokes. That's massive.
To the fan?
Look at this thing. Oop.
Yo, Josh.
What up?
How are you guys doing over there?
I'm by myself, but I'm getting wide open croaker and corvina. Snapper. They're munching at it. There we go. Nice little croaker. So my jig has flashy feathers on the hook. So recently what I've been doing is I've dropped the jig to the bottom and I'll crank it up maybe twice and I'll let it sit there. As the kayak is moving up and down, it's giving action to the jig down below. And if you're patient, every now and then you'll get a bite. Getting bit. There we go. Let's go! I got a spotty! Big spotty! Alright, this is the jig we got it on. This one's also from Temu. Too bad I'm not fishing a tournament right now. This thing would be awesome. Still marking stuff on the bottom, so I'm gonna drop back down and see if I can't get lucky again. Oh! Oh, this one's good. Ah! Right when it hit bottom. We got a fat croaker. All right, back down for another. All right, so we're in 85 feet of water still. Let my jig hit the bottom. Yeah, let's go! Massive school coming through right now. We got a, looks like a trout. Corvina.
She's been away, living day to day, it's been tough. Found her at my side, simply being alive's been rough. No, she won't be gone forever. There are many times I find it feels that way. And I'm not trying to forget her, just understand how I'll be feeling on that day. It's just like seeing her for the first time again. It's just like seeing her for the first time again. The time she's not around, somewhere out of town's been hard.
7 pounds.
Somehow this old heart found time to work it out this far.